This is the moment where I invite you to join our movement. Let me start by saying Pride is like Christmas at Middle Church, in case you haven't noticed. And I've been stunned over the last 20 years about how automatic it is, how easy it is for us to, as a community, welcome our queer siblings. Automatic. Automatic, this is your place. Automatic, you belong here. Automatic, God loves you just as you are. Our theology of radical welcome and love includes all the people all the time. And the other day I was just noticing how many more trans people we have in our community. It moves me so deeply that people like Zane, like Teak, and so many others who we might not even notice are non-binary in the way they represent themselves or identify, but they have made a home here. In Middle Church, you did that. You did that, and I'm grateful to you that you do that. And the invitation I want to offer to you is, if you've been thinking about how to make a difference in the world, how to live out a radical ethic of love, this is a place for you to practice that. This is a rehearsal place for that. A place where you can be safe enough to ask questions. What does that mean that you're non-binary? What does that mean that you're trans? And to know that there's folks who will try to help you understand their point of view. If you've been looking for a place where we are intersectional in our radical love, that it is about Black lives and Indigenous lives and Hispanic lives and Asian lives and mattering, white lives mattering, all the lives mattering, but that we stand on the side of the margins and we're lifting up the people who are disenfranchised, no matter who they love, no matter how they look, that we're not picking which oppression to address, that we are clear that God is calling us to stand up for human, to stand up for the planet, to stand up for love is love, for love, period, and that everything else is commentary. I want you to feel like this is a place to experiment with being your best, better, healed, justice-loving, radically welcoming self. And that we can make mistakes in this place, because we will make mistakes, and that we'll grow from the mistakes that we make. This is the kind of laboratory that I'm inviting you in. If you have been dating us by coming to church, but are thinking about joining us is easy. Because if you say Middle Church is your church, it is your church. So you just go to the website and click join, and you become a part of us. Then you go to a class, so you can find out more about how really wild and crazy loving we are. We'd love for that to happen. And if you're watching, participating, and thinking to yourself, wow, I wish I could find a church like that in my neighborhood, well, guess what? You just did. Because the neighborhood includes middlechurch.org, where you can come to church anytime. And all the messages we put in our social media that we hope will help you to think theologically, all of that belongs to you because you belong to us. Finally, movements move because people move them, which is to say, you being here, you starting a program, you supporting immigrants, you supporting the Poor People's Campaign, you support the children's program, and you feed the people in the park with Butterfly. You make it happen. You make art happen. You make love happen. You make love happen everywhere. And with your body, with your time, with your treasure, you move this movement. There was a time in Middle's past where we had so few people, we only existed because the collegiate church made giant grants to us to make the ministry happen. Well, the collegiate church doesn't make giant grants any longer, and we have a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of stuff we do. Every dollar you donate, makes a difference. So on the way to the end of the fiscal year, which is June 30, we're going to tell you more details about where we're at financially. Devin's going to talk about that in the meeting. It'll be online. We just want to invite you to partner with us, to be active active in what you do and also active in what you give. And that is all I have for now.